Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's your friend Teacher Sam. Today, we're diving into one of the most important aspects of learning English, conversation practice. Whether you're a beginner or looking to polish your skills, we've got fantastic tips and exercises to help you become a confident English speaker. So, let's get started. Why is conversation practice so important? It's like learning to ride a bicycle. You can read all the books and watch all the videos, but until you hop on that bike and start pedaling, you won't truly learn. English conversation is the same. By regularly engaging in conversations, you're training your brain to think in English. This means you'll express your thoughts more spontaneously and smoothly. Start small. Chat with a friend who's also learning English, have a casual conversation with a native speaker, or even practice speaking out loud to yourself. Remember, fluency isn't about speaking perfectly, it's about communicating effectively. Embrace those little pauses, those moments when you search for the right words. It's all part of the learning process. Ready to unlock your fluency potential? Let's move on to our next chapter and discover how conversation practice can sharpen your listening skills. Let's talk about another crucial aspect of conversation: listening. Conversation is a two-way street. It's not just about speaking your mind, it's also about actively listening to what the other person has to say. Have you ever been in a conversation where the other person is just waiting for their turn to speak, not really paying attention to what you're saying? It's not a pleasant experience, is it? That's why active listening is so important. When you actively listen during a conversation, you're not just hearing the words, you're understanding the message behind them. You're paying attention to the speaker's tone of voice, their body language, and the context of the conversation. Active listening makes you a better speaker. When you truly understand what the other person is saying, you're able to respond more appropriately and keep the conversation flowing smoothly. So, how can you improve your active listening skills? Start by giving the speaker your full attention. Put away those distractions, make eye contact, and really focus on what they're saying. Don't interrupt or jump to conclusions. Let the speaker finish their thoughts and then ask clarifying questions to make sure you understand. Now let's address the elephant in the room: confidence. For many English learners, speaking confidently is a major hurdle. But fear not, my friends, because conversation practice is here to save the day. The more you practice speaking English, the more comfortable and confident you'll become. It's like anything else in life. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Remember those first few times you rode a bicycle? You were probably a bit wobbly, a bit unsure of yourself. But as you practiced more, you gained balance, you gained speed, and most importantly, you gained confidence. The same principle applies to speaking English. Every conversation you have, every word you speak, is like adding another brick to the foundation of your confidence. And as your confidence grows, so too will your willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and never underestimate the power of consistent practice. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or in this case, a single conversation. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic: vocabulary. A rich vocabulary is essential for effective communication, and guess what? Conversation practice is one of the best ways to expand your word bank. When you're engaged in a conversation, you're constantly exposed to new words and phrases. You might hear a speaker use an interesting idiom, a colloquial expression, or even just a word you've never encountered before. In a conversation, you're not just passively absorbing these new words, you're actively using them. And as any language learner will tell you, there's no better way to cement a word in your memory than by putting it into practice. By actively using new words in conversations, you're not only expanding your vocabulary but also developing a deeper understanding of how those words are used in context. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you hear a word or phrase you don't understand, don't just let it slide. Ask the speaker to explain it to you. Most people are more than happy to help, and you'll be surprised at how quickly your vocabulary grows. Embrace those aha moments, those times when you learn a new word and can't wait to use it in your next conversation. Now let's talk about the ultimate goal of learning English: using it in real-life situations. Whether it's ordering food at a restaurant, asking for directions, or having a casual chat with a colleague, conversation practice prepares you for the real world. When you practice speaking English in a safe and supportive environment, you're building the confidence and skills you need to navigate real-life situations with ease. Conversation practice provides you with a safe space to experiment with different phrases, work on your pronunciation, and develop your conversational reflexes. The more you practice with real-life scenarios, the more prepared you'll be for those unexpected situations that life throws your way. How can you make your conversation practice more relevant to real life? Start by thinking about the situations you're most likely to encounter. Do you need to improve your English for work, travel, or socializing? Once you've identified your target situations, you can tailor your practice accordingly. Role-play common scenarios with a language partner, watch movies and TV shows that reflect real-life conversations, and listen to podcasts that focus on everyday English. The more you immerse yourself in real-life scenarios, the more confident and prepared you'll feel when it's time to put your English to the test. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more English learning tips. Leave a comment below with your favorite tip, or share your own experiences with practicing English conversation. Let's support each other on this journey.